So YouTube is essentially allowing YouTubers to have profiles. There are now going to be search profiles for each YouTuber. So basically when somebody looks you up on Google, you can actually show them a whole profile of all of your links and information about you. Say hello to your new home base on Google. Eligible US creators can now set up a dedicated search profile to bring your social accounts, websites, latest videos, and links together into one shareable page for your community. Get the full scoop. Here's an example of what it would look like from a YouTuber called Throwback Studios. As you can see, it displays their total follower accounts, and it doesn't just list their YouTube. You can also list your Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as well. You have a little about section over here, and it'll be all of your latest posts over here from each one of those platforms, or you can filter it by all. Now, although this does look like it'll be pretty cool, I do notice that YouTube is leaving out a pretty significant detail about this, and that it's that you have to actually have a lot of subscribers or followers to be able to actually use this. We're introducing search profiles, a new way for creators to own their official presence on Google search and unify their digital footprint. This is a shareable, customizable page that brings together all of your social accounts, websites, and posts and links into one verified place. By centralizing your work, you make it easier for fans, collaborators, and brands to find accurate, up-to-date information about you directly through search and discover. For eligible creators with a sizable following, again, they don't seem to specify what the following count is until you actually click on it, on YouTube or another video or social media platform, setting up a profile can trigger or enhance a knowledge panel, providing a professional visual snapshot when people search for your name. You can customize your profile to reflect your personal brand, from a tailored bio and avatar to pinning videos and essential links. They give you a link over here to check your eligibility, and they actually provide a little example over here. So for example, here's this creator named Sophia. So essentially she's some sort of like internet personality or whatever. And as you can see, it shows up in kind of like an AI generated list of like what she does and who she is. And it showed a bunch of her social medias as well. There's a link over there that says view search profile, and it'll link to her search profile. So it essentially is like her customized profile for both YouTube and Google. Now I did look her up, and obviously this would be the difference, right? Right now, when you look up someone like her, the first thing you're going to see is some photos of her, and there's going to be some sort of title attributed to her. So if she was like an actor, it would say actress or whatever, but it says internet personality, and then you will see an overview on the right side. Pretty much anyone that you look up on Google that has some sort of following will have an overview. So over here, as you can see, it says she's a social media star and Rutgers University senior majoring in health administration. She's known for her self-titled TikTok channel, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Now, what I find interesting is that the search profile that was like generated for her and the one that like Google was using to provide information about her didn't say that type of stuff. It actually said a bunch of different stuff. It said that she's known as Pia and that she's a social media influencer with a large following. She has vlogs, lifestyle content, and stuff like that, and also mentions her brand. Now, I don't see that being mentioned over here. And also in this overview, they mentioned like, a significant piece of information about her is that she's a senior for this university. So it seems like when you do this whole search profile thing, it's going to show different information about you instead of what it just shows normally on Google. But without further ado, let's go see what it takes to be eligible for this. So to be eligible for this, you actually have to have 100,000 followers on any sort of platform like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. So over here, it'll say sign in with Google. Your profile will be linked to the Google account you select, and it'll show your name. So if I put continue as myself, I already claimed one of these, and this is what it looks like, right? So despite the fact that I'm boring and I don't make good videos, somehow I've managed to get over 100,000 followers, so they actually allowed me to have this feature. So here's what it looks like, and there is some very, very interesting stuff over here, especially to do with AI, right? So I already did a few of these things, but when you go over to edit profile over here, you have the option to go ahead and list all your platforms over here, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. As you can see, my main platform over here, Deep Humor, got approved, but the other two are pending, and it will go ahead and have direct links to those profiles that people can just immediately click and go over to your YouTube channel or whatever. In your about section, you can go ahead and write whatever you want. This has been my channel bio for a long time, right? But if you go over here, apparently if you need help writing your about page, YouTube is going to AI generate it for you, right? I tried this out earlier, and man, it said some funny stuff. And keep in mind, it's supposed to be taking information about me and writing it about me, about myself, right? And it'll be the same for anybody who clicks this. So surely they'll mention some things about me, that I make videos about YouTube, that I'm a bad YouTuber, that my voice sucks, stuff like that, accurate stuff, right? But let's go ahead and press help me write, and we're gonna wait here for a minute, and let's see what they write about me, my YouTube channel, my Twitter, or anything like that. So as you can see over here, it says bio generated successfully. Let's see what it says. Rewriting reality one pixel at a time, where AI meets the absurd to bring you the deep fakes and parodies you never knew you needed. From historical icons to modern legends, we're putting words in everyone's mouths, literally. What is this? What am I reading right now? Does anybody got any bleach for my eyeballs? Join 1.2 million fans. Okay, buddy, I will never have this many subscribers. I'm not a good enough YouTuber to get that many subscribers, but thank you, YouTube. Appreciate the compliment. At the intersection of cutting edge tech and top tier comedy. Okay, Definitely not funny at all. They're obviously taking that from my name, Deep Humor. And then they put a rocket ship in a TV and it says new videos every week, but I upload every day. And they could have just taken that easily from the fact that I upload every day. They could have looked at my channel and like done a little bit of a quick scan and see, how often does this guy actually upload? But they said new videos every week. Watch the latest here, youtube.com/@deephumor. So yeah, literally none of this was correct. I mean, think about that, right? And it got this so wrong with me. Imagine how much wrong it was for other YouTubers as well. Let's go ahead and try to replace this with something else and see if it writes something even more ridiculous. But yeah, okay, this one is a little bit more accurate, but still pretty ridiculous. Turning the chaotic world of YouTube drama into a masterclass in satire. What the hell? Oh my God. I break down the internet's most topical topics with a dose of irony and a side of gaming. From callouts to deep dive commentary, expect the unexpected. This one's going in my cringe compilation. I mean, this is just insane. 200K plus strong and growing. At least they got the subscriber count right that time. New videos on the regular. So it went from new videos every week to new videos on the regs, because that's what the kids are saying nowadays. Join the Deep Humor community, youtube.com/@deephumor. So I think that they realized, all right, you know what? Our first bio was absolutely wrong. So let's make it a little bit more accurate. I have not done any gaming on this channel in years, though, by the way. I do have a gaming channel for that. But yeah, these just are hilarious. We're going to just go ahead and do it one more time. Let's see what it comes up with. I mean, keep in mind, right? This is going to be the thing that people are going to be seeing when they go ahead and look you up, right? Okay, here we go. Last one. Videos on topical topics with the side of commentary, investigating the weird, the wired, and everything in between on YouTube. From exposing the platform's biggest frauds to breaking down the latest digital drama, I am here to keep you informed and entertained. Definitely not entertained. I'm not entertaining. And then there's a detective over here and some stars. So join the 238K community and stay in the loop. And this is why AI sucks, man. I'll just stick with my 4 words over here. So yeah, this is what the search profile is going to look like. And over here, you're going to be having the option for pinned posts and links as well. You also have a latest post section over here. And from here, from what I can see, it is doing my YouTube videos and all my community posts in order. So right now, when you look me up on Google, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see my YouTube channel, a little WickedTubier profile that somebody made for me, and some of my videos over here, right? But it does actually give you the option to go ahead and change what people are seeing when they look you up. Yes, that is correct. So some people might actually be abusing this feature and like taking away some like criticism that they get or something like that. Because when you go ahead and view your public profile, it'll show up like this, but it'll also give you a section where you can go ahead and suggest search results for Google to do. Over here, it says view search results, right? So when we go over here, there's a section over here that says suggest edits, right? Now, when I press suggest edits, it says share what should be shown and links to support your suggestion. So provide at least one link to help us verify your suggestion. The link must point to a reputable public web page that confirms the information you're suggesting. So you can essentially like create and guide Google on what exactly is supposed to be shown about you, right? So let's say, you're somebody who has quite a lot of allegations about you, and maybe let's say a lot of them are true, right? You can apparently use your power and influence to go ahead and suggest some stuff to Google and try to hide those things and shove it down the search page a little bit more. Obviously, this is more speculation, but this just does seem a little nefarious, right? Also over here, it says your submission is governed by Google's terms of service and will be used in accordance with our privacy policy. For a legal issue, make a legal removal request. You actually can legally remove some search results about yourself on Google and other search platforms. But yeah, I do find that interesting that they're giving you this much power over what people see when they're looking you up on Google or YouTube. Also, one thing I find funny about this is when I'm trying to get out of this page, it just actually won't let me. I mean, this is clearly a bug. I'm gonna go ahead and spam escape a few times, and now it's letting me actually get out of there. But yeah, overall, it is a pretty interesting feature as long as they keep AI out of it, which is something that Google can't do. I mean, that's like telling Popeye to not eat spinach or for Goku to not go Super Saiyan, right? But I mean, if they can keep AI out of this and make it so it's just stuff that we can edit and we can showcase our own profiles and stuff like that, then I think it's actually a cool change. But again, I do think it was kind of funny that Google and YouTube were trying to like withhold the information that, oh, actually you do need over 100,000 subscribers or followers to actually be able to use this. The inconsistencies of what is being shown over here for this specific lady as well, this does seem pretty interesting. I, for one, would want people to see uniform information about an individual, whether they're like searching them on Google or going on their search profile. But yeah, that's just me. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. Google and YouTube do seem to be creating search profiles for people. You just have to have at least 100,000 followers to actually use it. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.